An industry expert says that the recent bank loan scam unravelled by the Malaysian Anti-Corruption Commission mirrors a buy now, pay later scenario. Through the scheme, people who wouldn't normally qualify for large loans were suddenly able to borrow. Corston-Smith Asset Management founder Datuk Shireen and Zaharah Muhiudeen outlined key warning signs of fraudulent schemes as uncovered in MACC's OpSky, where 700 million ringgit in bank loans were approved.
You have to take an approach that this is very much like buy now, pay later. So people who aren't able to borrow certain sums of money have suddenly been able to. And I think that given the strain that some people are facing, this was a case of having this opportunity that seemed to have all safeguards in it. Any time any investor gets a very large return, more than normal, is normally a red flag. So if somebody is suddenly getting a lot of return when markets are so tough, that's normally where some people will be a bit, might question and think, oh, is this, some form of a Ponzi scheme? So it really depends on what they were promised or what was being indicated to the market. I think that would have been something that some of the borrowers may have thought about. Excessive returns. Some people might have good returns in certain sectors. So for example, if it's a thematic type investment, that theme may be doing very well, so you can expect high returns, but there is a cycle. But if it's a bit like Madoff. Not sure if you followed Madoff's story, but Madoff was also consistently providing returns. But what Madoff did is he then looked, you had to look at what he did with the back office. And in the US, it was very fast, which is what I'm commending what is going on right now. It's fast. And giving clarity and updates is very important to the market. The authorities will continue to decipher what kind of situation has happened, who has extended in terms of the debt that they've taken on, how they're going to solve this going forward so that there isn't further implications for the markets. But if the size is really what has been stated in the press, it's quite manageable. Maybe not from the individual's perspective, but certainly from an industry perspective and a market perspective. This is what needs to happen. I think that it gives confidence to the market because they are being fast. And one of the things that the markets don't like is when there are delays or gaps in notifying consumers. So I think what they're doing is right.
On January 13th, OpSky saw the MACC's Anti-Money Laundering Division, in collaboration with Bank Negara, carry out raids across 24 locations, including residences and offices around the Klang Valley. To date, a total of 27 people have been arrested, including 18 bank officers, 8 employees of the financial consultancy firm, and 1 member of the public. Their investigation also found that the syndicate had paid well-known celebrities to promote and endorse their business as brand ambassadors. All have been released on MACC bail.